eating pleasure. There will be DJ music, and there will be delicious food and drinks for sale. There will be lots of activities for kids. Come and enjoy us. This is a fun family event for everybody. Admission, as always, $10 for adults, $15 per couple, $5 for students. Kids under 12, of course, are free. For more information, call KBBF 89.1 FM, La Voz de tu Comunidad, at 707-545-8833. Once more, KBBF 707-545-8833. We'll see you here. This is a KBBF fundraising event for you and your whole family and for your community radio station.
Hello, everybody. You are listening to KBBF 89.1 Calistoga, even though we're in Santa Rosa. And for the next couple hours here, you'll be listening to the Queer Life Radio Show, LGBT news, modern perspectives, and roundtable discussion. Also, interviews as well, too. So, my name is Kaya Kramer. I will be your host as always for this evening, and as always I'm joined with my co-host Mandy Howard.
I love being a co-host. It's such an awesome and prestigious title.
Yeah. It's like you're like, you know, it's like the way Robin must have felt like to Batman.
Robin to Batman, or Little John to Robin Hood.
Yeah. Or Biggie Smalls to Tupac.
Oh, you just started a new war.
I know, right? And we're probably going to get some calls in. If you didn't like that statement, you can give us a call at any time during the show.
Yeah, who would be Biggie's or who would be Tupac? Like, which one would be in charge there?
Biggie, 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 can't you see?
No, I wouldn't do that. It's a bad idea.
So we have a very, very special episode for you this evening. We're planning to. So has anybody seen that? Have any of you seen the Double Rainbow video?
Well, I got to hear the Double Rainbow video like a few weeks ago when you played like the entire thing.
It was brilliant. It's amazing. I love rainbows. I'm a queer identified person, you know, so naturally I have to love rainbows.
Who doesn't love rainbows?
You know? I mean, like, you know, I feel like, you know, it would be a little heartless if you didn't like rainbows. So, well, we will be interviewing Yosemite Bear Vasquez this evening, and he'll be joining us via Google Hangouts. And just to kind of get the evening started off, we're gonna play you a little bit of Double Rainbows action.
I cannot wait. Are we listening to the whole thing, or are we doing like half it?
Oh no! You know, everybody can listen to it, and so I'm gonna prepare the call. I'm gonna get you prepared so you know what the context is. If you would like to check out the show online, we do a live video feed inside the studio. We do
inside the actor's studio.
Inside the actor's studio.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color right now, it's green. You can find out that.
And what is your favorite word?
I would say rainbows.
Rainbows, and that's why we're doing this episode.
Yes. So, if you go to thequeerlife.org, you can actually see this current episode at the very top. It's episode 12. Yes. We're on episode 12 now.
That's crazy.
That's wow.
How did this happen?
How are we still on the air?
That's a good question, actually.
A lot of our listeners might be asking themselves this question. Sometimes,
like, when do we get off?
When do we get off? You know, the answer to that is never. We're actually going to be on for the next 6 hours straight.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So if you're listening, buckle in. You know.
Buckle in, or
strap in,
or just I would recommend to set your dial to 89.1 and then firmly breaking the knob off. Why would you need to go anywhere else?
No, not really. I mean, yeah. But actually, if you broke the knob, you could still like tune it. You know.
But, I mean, well. So let's listen to a little double rainbow action.
All
for you
right,
here.
I am prepared.
Oh, this is gonna be Radasaurus Rex right now.
Double rainbow. Oh my god. It's a double rainbow all the way. Whoa, that's so intense. Whoa, man. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, oh my god! Woo! Oh my! Wow! Woo! Yeah! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my god! Look at that! It's starting to even look like a triple rainbow. Oh my god! It's full on double rainbow all the way across the sky. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god!
Oh my god, I love this.
What does this mean?
It's so ridiculous.
Oh, oh my god!
It's the best double rainbow that's ever been.
Oh, god. It's so bright. Oh my god! It's so bright and vivid. Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's so great.
It's so beautiful.
Double rainbow all the way. It's like literally the most beautiful thing ever.
It's so amazing.
It's like so beautiful. Brings you to tears.
Oh my god!
I love him so much. Oh my god.
God, it's a double complete rainbow. Oh my front yard. Oh my god! Oh my god! What does it mean?
What does
Help me!
What does it mean?
Too much. That's not what it means. Oh my god. It's so intense. Oh. Ah. Oh my god.
What would somebody think if they're just tuning in the middle of that?
You know, I feel like taken out of context.
Yeah, could be interesting, right?
It was an intimate moment, just to say.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, how else would you react to a double rainbow other than pure ecstasy and bewilderment?
You know, I didn't. You know, there was. 2 weeks ago, there was a double rainbow right outside of the studio.
This is true.
And our intern for the evening, Mr. Mori, he came in and he handed me a note. There's a double rainbow right outside. My jaw hit the floor. And you can actually check out that episode. I think it's episode 10. And we talk a lot about rainbows in that episode. And if I could have seen the double rainbow.
So wait, what you're saying is that it was rainbows all the way.
Double rainbows.
Double rainbows
all the way.
Well, the question we're gonna have to ask our guest when he's able to join us is whether or not he expects a triple rainbow anytime soon.
You know, It's
I mean,
almost a triple rainbow.
it was almost right.
yeah.
He said that in the video. There's almost a triple rainbow.
I mean, we certainly need a double rainbow, or especially a triple rainbow, because we need the rain. For those of you out there who don't realize and who are watering your lawns, we do have a drought right now.
Yes, there is a drought on.
I've kind of got a little bit militant about this whole drought situation. Like, I drive by green lawns and I get mad.
Yeah.
It's
They
like,
sit there and have automated watering systems. They just go on every day.
and it's like, the neighbor across the street from us actually like re-landscaped their entire yard to be drought efficient.
There you go.
And yeah, so as I walk my dog and I see a green lawn, if my dog needs to do her duty, yes, I said duty.
Her duty.
No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, though,
That's a Peter Griffin moment.
yes.
Duty.
I think just about every episode I've been rain dancing for.
This is true.
Yeah, for rain. You can actually see each of our rain dances on the website. Go to thequeerlife.org. You can check it out. If you have any questions at any point during the show, you can tweet us at thequeerlife. We're also on Facebook too, facebook.com/thequeerlife.
The Queer Life.
The Queer Life.
Slash The Queer Life.
Slash The Queer Life, not to be confused. But yeah, and we try to have as much as far as we can in terms of resources or outreach on the website, through the Facebook page, through the Twitter feed. Mandy, our official news correspondent at this point, has been sending articles out, and I've been pushing them out through the waves. And so, everything you want to hear that's kind of trending, at least in the queer community. There's a ton of stuff going on, as always.
Well, most of the articles, to be fair, most of the articles I send to you are trans related.
Yeah,
and mainly because I feel that even though the show represents everybody in the queer community, the LGBT community, I also feel that the trans community is super underrepresented.
Yeah.
And we need a bigger voice. So, and since we're trans, we might as well take, advantage of the fact that we have an outlet and to put our voices out there and to put other trans voices out onto the airwaves.
Yeah. And the show is Perspectives. And this happens to be this perspective that we have. And so, if at any point you have any questions for us, you can actually give us a call here in the studio. This is a live radio show. This is not pre-recorded. What you see on the web is not pre-recorded either. We do it all on the fly, mistakes, farts, and all. No, I'm just kidding.
Nobody's farted on
I mean, not audibly, at least.
That's so bad. That's good radio, though.
Yes.
There you go.
We like to keep it loose around here. I mean, funny. Okay, just give me that.
Well, we're relaxed. Relaxed.
Very relaxed. Mandy, you're such a nice lady.
Nice lady.
I love my mother. I just have to.
Yeah, your mother's sweet.
I have to make a shout out to my mother.
Well, we all love your mother.
Yeah. And my mother loves you. And,
yeah, that's so great.
Yeah. But I love the way my mom talks about Mandy here. She's like, it's like, oh, Mandy, oh, she doesn't have to worry. She's a nice lady. You're part of the family, Mandy. You're a nice lady. You're nice. My mom's a little Thai woman, and and just another shout out to my mom. She she works with the elderly. And she was working out at a site at like a group home where one of the people that she helps lives, and there's a young person there who is trans identified. And my mom is, my mom grew up, I'm your host, Kaya Kramer of this show, The Queer Life. I'm half Thai. My mom's Thai. I was born in Thailand, and I came over here when I was very young. And you'd think that Thailand was very open to trans, and you'd think just it like being kind of like the unofficial trans capital of the world.
Well, yeah, it's kind of in popular culture, it's extremely known for trans culture and trans women and whatnot. And
Yeah,
Yeah, and I have been to Thailand.
that's
And,
right.
mhm. And I definitely did see some plenty of trans women.
Yeah, what was it? The dart show or the ping pong show?
No.
What's
That was a bowling ball.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And but I mean, a lot of people assume just because Thailand is kind of like the unofficial trans capital of the world, that there's full acceptance. But just like anywhere in the world, it's either hit or miss. You may or may not get accepted.
How does it feel to be a walking stereotype?
It's so ridiculous. Sometimes I'm like, oh my
A
gosh.
Thai trans woman.
Really, really, I am a Thai transsexual. I'm like, come on, God. Like, really? Are you kidding me? Like, I could not be more of a cliche, you know? Oh my gosh. I railed against it for such a long time. I was like, no way, bro. Nah, dude.
Well, when I met you, you were part way into female mode and a little bit hanging on to the bro mode. Just a little.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was tough. But I mean, so I'm very grateful for my mother. She completes. She loves me and accepts me. But you know, there was a trans person at this group home, and my mom, like, you know, she's gravitated and learned so much about trans since, you know, since I came out to her, and you know, since being around you, you know, because you're such a nice lady.
Nice lady. Andy, nice lady.
But you know, there's a young person there who identifies as trans, and this is a trans man. And for those that don't understand, Amanda, real quick, just, you know, quick little definition. What is a trans man?
A trans man is essentially somebody who was assigned female at birth, normally meaning that they're genetically female, but not always. However, they identify. In other words, they feel as if they are a man, regardless of what their body looks like or develops as. So just like we were assigned male at birth and we identify as women and we transition towards being women, trans men transition towards being men. This is pretty simple.
Okay, yeah. So trans men, yes, they do exist. Yeah,
they are out there. We've met a few.
Yeah, and you may have even met a few,
yeah,
and not even known it.
That's true. Yeah, they tend to actually. I don't like using the word blend in or pass, whatever, but they do go unnoticed a lot.
Yeah,
a lot more so.
Beards tend to help.
Yeah, beards. You put on a beard and you're a dude.
Yeah,
you know, even if I grew my beard out with a long floral dress and everything else and my hair done up, but I have like a beard, people will probably call me sir.
Yeah, that generally happens.
Yeah.
But
soon no beard. Yay.
Oh my, yeah, that's right.
I'm getting my laser done.
Oh my god, lasers. Laser beams on your
face. You have to have dark hair.
Dark hair.
Yeah, you have to have dark hair and you can get the laser done. Perhaps we should actually one of these days bring in somebody who does that kind of stuff, like laser and kind of like more technical stuff than just much more a bit more complicated than what the ladies at Ciao Bella do.
Right. More specialized.
Right? Yeah, specialized. That's what I mean.
You know, perhaps I could bring in my electrologist.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Ruth is a cis woman. And for those that don't know, cis, explain real quick what cis is.
Well, cis or cissexual or cisgender is essentially the opposite of trans. So in other words, if you identify with your own body, in other words, you have a male body and you identify as a male, or you have a female body and you identify as a female, then you are cisgender. And that's regardless of whether or not you are gay. So in other words, most gay men are cisgender or cissexual. For example, and most straight people are as well. So in other words, if you're not trans, then you're cis.
Yeah, as opposed to saying what, like a normal person.
And as opposed to it's opposed to saying normal or even genetic.
Yeah.
You know, I know I used the term earlier, but even that is kind of like, unless you get yourself tested, you don't even know if you are genetically a boy or girl.
You know, and you know, it's like I don't really appreciate being, told I have an abnormal brain. You know?
Oh, call back to old school. Oh.
Oh, Frederick, are you all right?
Yes. Would you excuse me for 1 minute, dear?
Oh, of course, Doctor.
May I speak to you for a moment? Of course. Sit down, won't you? Thank you. No, up here. Thank you.
I love Young Frankenstein.
So great.
Now, that brain that you gave me, was it Hans Delbrooks? No. Good. Would you mind telling me whose brain I did put in? And you won't be angry? I will not be angry. Abby someone. Abby someone. Abby who? Abby Normal. Abby Normal. I'm almost sure that was the name. Are you saying that I put an abnormal brain into a 7.5-foot long, 54-inch wide gorilla? Is that what you're telling me? Quick, get him up!
What? 3 syllables, yes.
I wonder who that could be at this.
It's so great. Gotta
Uh-huh.
love Mel Brooks.
Yeah, Mandy, what movie is that?
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein. What's the name of the actor again?
Which one?
The main actor.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Oh my, so brilliant. As anybody who's seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, Charlie. Well, yeah, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's the musical version.
Yeah.
As well as movies like The Producers and the films that he did with Richard Pryor as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I got back. Let's just take a moment here. Let's listen to a little music. Let's just take a little break from it. I want to play a little bit of Gaga because I love Gaga. And
Everyone's goo for Gaga.
yeah, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. So just sit tight. If anybody has any questions, give us a call. 707-545-0318. This is the Queer Life Radio Show.
this way.
Estás escuchando KBBF Radio Colectiva, gente de la calle, tejiendo voces para una voz, la voz de nuestra comunidad.
Hello, everybody. My name is Elaine B. Holt, and I'm the host and producer of a radio show here at KBBF 89.1 FM called Women's Spaces, which is dedicated to ordinary women doing extraordinary things. You can listen to the show every Monday from 11 to 12 noon. Thank you so much for listening.
The following message is about Medicaid and CHIP, free or low-cost health coverage for kids and teens. Enrollment is open year-round.
Hey, voice lady, give me the mic.
Okay.
Hey, DJ, let's switch up the music. That's better. So listen up, moms and dads out there. There are these programs called Medicaid and CHIP. They offer free or low-cost health coverage for kids. Things like doctor and dentist visits, prescriptions, and shots are covered. All the stuff that keeps kids like me healthy and in charge.
So, as you can tell, a covered kid is a confident kid. And it means confident parents, too. To learn more about affordable health coverage for your family, visit healthcare.gov or call 1-877-KIDS-NOW. That's 1-877-543-7669.
Yep, you could do something big for your family today because enrollment is open year-round.
This has been a message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
And Sophia.
La Unidad de Asistencia para Víctimas y Testigos del Condado de Marin provee servicios directos para ayudarle si usted ha sido víctima de un crimen o violencia doméstica.
Comadre, ¿qué te pasó? ¿Por qué traes todos esos moretones?
Comadre, mi esposo me volvió a golpear y tengo mucho miedo, no sé qué hacer.
No es posible que toleres eso, comadre. Tienes que ir al programa de asistencia de víctimas del Condado de Marin. Te voy a dar su número telefónico. Es el 415-473-5080.
¿Me puedes repetir, por favor, el número?
Claro que sí. Es el 415-473-5080.
Me robaron mi cartera y alguien está usando mi tarjeta de identidad. ¿Me podrán ayudar?
Claro que sí. Ellos también llevan asuntos de robo de identidad. El número es el 415-473-5080.
Oh, Maria, what happened to you? Your arms are all bruised.
My husband hit me, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, don't tolerate that. I know a program in Marin County that can help you. They're called Victim Assistance Program. And let me give you their phone number, 415-473-5080.
Can you please repeat it to me?
Yes, it's 415-473-5080.
I lost my purse and someone's using my identification. Would they be able to help me? Can I get that number again?
Yes, they can help you too. And the number is 415-473-5080.
Does anybody know what time it is? Yes, it's the time to be happy. Mi nombre es Samuel y yo soy el futuro y me gusta escuchar KBBF para estar bien preparado.
Oh, the innocence of children. Hello, everybody. You're listening to The Queer Life on KBBF 89.1. This is LGBT News, Modern Perspectives, Roundtable Discussion. If you're just tuning in, I am your host, Kaya Kramer. I'm with my co-host, as always, Mandy Howard.
In the boo box. That's all I have to say.
In the boob box?
In the boo box.
In the boo. What's the boo box?
The boo box. That's a reference. And I won't give any more information.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google this later.
The boo box.
The boo box. I just
boo.
Like what, are you talking about Monsters Inc? Like
no,
with boo or
no. Well,
okay.
she is cute though.
Yeah, kitty.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. I love that movie. But anyway, there's been some stuff going on in the news. Beforehand, I want to mention that this is indeed the Double Rainbows episode. Double Rainbows all the way. We opened the show up on that.
Which we're always happy to listen to the Double Rainbow.
Yes, and we'll be
so great.
we'll be interviewing Yosemite Bear Vasquez
Mhm.
at the second hour. So
very cool.
He'll be joining us via Google Hangouts on air. And you can actually watch this show. If you go to thequeerlife.org, you can actually watch the video stream. If you are capable of watching YouTube, you can watch this show. Yes, I said you can watch this show. We have video cameras everywhere because the NSA is watching. No, just kidding. This is my camera. This is the rain.
Actually, the NSA is tapped into your camera and is
well,
watching.
Yeah, they can watch all they want. It adds to the number of views we get.
That's a super cute jacket, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I decided to be green today, even though it's
not St. Patrick's.
I wanted it to come sooner this year, so
Mhm.
I decided that hey, this needs to happen. So
Yeah.
And all right. So Mandy, what's going on in the world right now? You were saying gay marriage, like
Oh yeah. Arizona, as of yesterday, a federal judge struck down the Arizona ban on same-sex marriage. So essentially now, if you live in Arizona, you can and you have a same-sex partner that you want to get married to, then you can do so.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
it's super awesome. I mean,
if we went,
and it says here it's the 31st U.S. state to do so. So that tells us that there's still quite a few left to go.
Wait, the 31st?
The 31st state.
Wait, aren't there like 48 states?
You mean 50?
I mean 50. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm getting dyslexic a little bit right now.
Is it 48 contiguous, meaning, bound together, and then Alaska and Hawaii make 50. But yeah, my computer went. But it's the 31st U.S. state to actually allow same-sex marriage.
Well, good God, what a concept. Arizona.
I know, wow.
Well, that's good. Arizona.
Well,
at least,
Arizona's
yeah.
been plagued with all sorts of bad problems and bad press. And I mean, they were trying to pass a law that allowed shopkeepers to refuse services to people based on religious convictions.
Yeah.
In other words, no gay people.
Yeah. We don't serve your kind around these
we
parts.
don't we don't want your kind. And then also in Arizona you have the walking while trans scandals, where trans women are being stopped by the police and harassed because of being, they're being trans. They're assuming that they're prostitutes or streetwalkers or whatnot.
Well, aren't all trans women prostitutes?
Well, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
So especially in a state like Arizona, this is pretty big news.
That's huge, actually.
Yeah.
So, way to go, Arizona. So if I wanted to go to Arizona and marry a woman, I could. Actually, wait, I haven't legally changed my gender yet, so
well, yeah,
I can right now.
You could do it right now.
I could go either way now.
Well, yeah, now you can go either way.
Yeah.
Wait, are you lesbian? We haven't heard.
I neither deny nor confirm anything other than me being a trans woman.
I already know the answer, but
this is a secret. If anybody wants to hear your radio host's secret, you can call in 707-545-0318. Be like, and if you donate $500 right now, I will match your donation with my secret.
How about if they we can do what they do on wait, don't tell me on NPR. If you want to donate like $500 to the station, Kaya can leave your phone message on your answering machine. Wouldn't that be great? They can have your voice.
That'd be great. I could be like, hey Joe, how's it going today? I was trying to reach you, seeing, if you could grab some milk from the store on your way home.
Well, no, you leave their incoming greeting, basically. So when people call their phone, they get your voice instead of the person who they're calling. And you can say, you reached Mandy's phone, yay. Or whatever you'd like to say, really. But I guess they'd have to want to listen to you. All right. We have another very positive story here. There's a transgender teen who Time Magazine named her one of the 25 most influential teens of the year. Let's see. And it's 14-year-old Jazz. And
Jazz, yeah.
I wish I knew more about her because I know I heard the name before. I know sort of who she is, but you know a little bit more about her.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. Let me do I have a? Maybe I should just play it. I mean, we gotta.
Oh, do you have the video?
Let me see real quick. Jazz.
Yeah, this is on the heels of Time Magazine doing the cover of Laverne Cox, and the name of the cover is The Transgender Tipping Point. So this is yet another, way in which Time Magazine is showing some love to the trans community.
They are the words that any parent
Here we
would
go.
want to hear about their daughter. She is such a remarkable little girl. For a girl named Jazz, the word remarkable doesn't begin to cover it. At just 11 years old, she has taken what most children and their families would regard as a terrible secret and brought it smashing into the open. She is the brave and beautiful new face of a child born in the wrong body.
You don't remember this, do you?
No.
Vibrant, happy, full of life.
Well, it sounds
self-confident,
positive already. That's great.
Beautiful, glowing.
I mean,
feminine.
So feminine.
She's just.
Can we do a whole show doing Barbara Walters as the tone? Sort of like your BBC voice, but you could do Barbara Walters. We can listen to more of her interviews, and then we'll get it down.
I listen to the BBC. Okay?
You listen to the BBC.
Maybe I shouldn't be reading news
Today in
anymore.
transgender news.
That's how they talk on NPR. It's I'm never gonna get on NPR. This is.
I always just want to say, and we go now to Bogota. Let's see. All right, so I got one more piece of news that'll lead into the one that you wanted to talk about, and that's the U.S. Marine charged with murder of trans Filipino woman.
Oh wow! Wait, just one moment here. So
I hear somebody else.
Yeah, wait. I'm hearing voices here.
I hear.
Yeah.
Camera.
Yeah. Is that? Wait, I can see you, Bear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, excellent. All right.
You're coming in clear. I love your background. It's like.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, a fan made it for me.
Who made that for you?
A fan.
A fan?
Nice.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of stuff that way.
You know what? Let's just get underway.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We at the so do you prefer Bear or Yosemite Bear?
Bear. My friends call me Bear.
Okay.
Hi.
All right. Well, because I kept hearing hearing in your videos, it's like, hey Bear, So I love it. And kind of the wonderful thing about the world of connections and people and friends and stuff. I was talking with a friend of mine who I'm like, hey, oh my gosh, I found this great video, Double Rainbows, and when we played it on episode 10 of the Queer Life Radio Show, and
we played the whole thing.
We played the whole thing, and we actually played it again at the beginning of this episode to kind of just set the stage and set the mood, because and we need rain. We need rainbows right now. And I was telling everybody that about this wonderful video and the joy that that the Bear had in this video about double rainbows, and I was talking with my good friend Lionel, and he's like, "Wow, Bear! Oh yeah, I hung out with him down on his farm down in Yosemite." I'm like, "What? Oh my gosh, what does this mean? What does this mean?"
Who was that?
That was a close friend of mine. He went down to your wolf farm, Lionel, and he's part of the Center for Spiritual Living and the launching pad. And
Oh, okay.
yeah. So that was absolutely fabulous. So I was like, please, you have to put me in connection. And so like one of the things is that I've in transitioning as a trans woman, and in coming out, in being a queer identified person, is you run into a lot of rainbows. It just seems to happen a lot in the queer community. So I kind of went rainbow crazy, and I actually played a couple other clips. It's like. There's a scene in the campaign with Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis where Will Ferrell's character wrote a book called Rainbow Land,
A communist manifesto called Rainbow Land.
What's it called?
Rainbow Land.
Rainbow Land. Rainbow Land. That's where I'm at. I'm in Rainbow Land right here.
And so from now on, you should say, "Come with us to Rainbow Land, where unicorns are made of fudge and cotton candy."
And actually, your Minecraft server is named Rainbow Land.
So you can imagine I'm a huge. I share the same joy for rainbows as you do.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I want to introduce Bear here. I wrote a very official thing on the website. You can go to thequeerlife.org, and I've actually linked to so. I'm not going to use my news voice because Mandy says I shouldn't use my news voice.
Well, mostly because you're going to make me laugh.
Yeah.
And then we'll not stop laughing.
So Bear became famous for the viral Double Rainbows video on YouTube. Bear lives in Yosemite National Park in California, where he filmed the famous video that Jimmy Kimmel, yes, Jimmy Kimmel, had declared as the funniest video in the world. The video now has over 40 million views on YouTube and earned him a feature on CNN.com, coverage from Jimmy Fallon, which was actually really hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He did the Neil Young cover, singing about it, and Daniel Tosh's show, Tosh.0, which was...
Yeah, Tosh is great, so...
Which was he's great. That must have been hilarious. He was also featured on a Smartwater commercial with Jennifer Aniston, highlighting the virality of the video. I've got a link to that as well on the website. Bear worked for LA County Fire Department in Yosemite, was an MMA cage fighter, and runs a WWOOF farm.
Now, did you say woof or wolf?
I said woof.
Woof.
Can you say that again?
A woof farm.
I like the way you say it.
A WWOOF farm.
That's
What?
awesome.
Okay, I'm missing something here. So, Bear, welcome to the Queer Life Radio Show.
Oh, thanks. So I've been looking forward to this for a while. You've really intrigued me, and I want to give my apologies for being late. I swear I thought it was at 7.
Oh,
fine. That's great.
You didn't have to say anything. We were just playing it off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is what's meant to happen.
I'm sorry. I said sorry.
No, it's cool.
So one of the things that I like that you just said was you told me how to refer to you, which is a transitioning woman, right? Is that I mean, I heard you say that about yourself. Is that what you would say? Like, is that what you would like to be described as?
I very, very specifically, I would like to be described as a trans woman, a transitioning woman, a transsexual woman, a transgender woman. But at the very simplest and the most basic, I would just like to be identified as a woman.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Or hey you.
Yeah, or hey you. That's and you yourself and just to be fair, I'm not going to make any assumptions. What do you identify as?
I really like women.
Actually, I was going to say.
Jimmy Kimmel asked me on live TV if the rainbow that I saw in my front yard was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen, and I said no, women are. Pretty slick, right?
It's really.
I would agree with that statement. I think women are super beautiful. But, and
I was gonna say he probably identifies as a bear.
Yeah, I was the whole do you know about the bear thing in the queer community?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to know I've gotten a lot of that.
Yeah.
Get a couple private messages.
You're like, hey, Yosemite Bear.
Want to come up to the city? You know, bear bars are not, you know.
And bears love double rainbows.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, but you gotta laugh. You know, you gotta enjoy this. And so, and the reason why we ask is it's not to poke fun. It's to be fair. You know, people ask trans women. People ask queer identified people. What do you identify as? You know.
Yeah, I'm straight. I guess I like women. You know, and I like men. I just don't like them as much as I like women.
You know, sometimes I feel that way.
They're just better.
So I've got some questions for you here. And so I want to talk to you about. You know, I did my research. You know, when I first messaged you and we first talked, you were like, hey, you know, there's been a few things that you know that I've talked about this, and so you know, just check out, do a little bit of research. So I did. I went through. I listened to another radio kind of feature of Bear and the Double Rainbow, and it was actually very beautiful. She reminds me of the young woman who did who did that radio feature on Bear's Double Rainbow video. Spoke in a very calm and relaxing way. Reminds me of our podcaster on our website on thequeerlife.org, Lasha Guita's Let's Be Honest. She's brilliant, and we're gonna probably have her on here.
She has an
sometime.
amazing voice.
She has an amazing voice. It's very soothing. It's very NPR, like way better than But anyway, that was and it talked about the beauty and the joy that Bear had with the rainbow video. And I watched all these other videos. I watched the Jimmy Fallon. I watched the Tosh. I watched the Jimmy Kimmel. I watched some of the other YouTube videos. Bear has a YouTube channel which has a ton of. How many subscribers do you have now? I mean,
I don't know. It hovers right around 40,000.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
I pay a lot of attention to.
Yeah, but that's incredible. That's you know, this is giving you a platform, you know, where you can where you can come out and speak. So that's amazing. And so I watched some of the other things, and so Bear you know, lives you live in Yosemite, right?
It's just outside the park. I lived in and worked in the park for many years, and then I bought land that's just outside the park, but I'm in the park a lot.
Okay, wow, first off, that's beautiful. And it's funny, as I was saying this, I said Yosemite right now. So I have a Mac, and I just updated to the new operating system. And the new operating system is called Mac OS X Yosemite. And I just upgraded to it, and it says to me, what's new in Yosemite? Take a tour or view it later.
That's awesome.
It's like the universe saying to me, it's like time for Yosemite.
That's crazy, right? I know.
We're gonna have to check outside to see if there's a triple rainbow. But
yeah, we have to get to the triple rainbow question at some point.
So we'll get there. I watched some of these videos, and you know, I saw a lot of people asking, you know, some kind of offensive questions. You know, they asked, you know, it's like, you know, were you high during this video? And I watched, you know, your response, and you have a very nice, you know, response to it. And you know, what I really got from it, and after you know, watching your explanation, hearing you talk about it on these different interviews, on these, you know, different, you know, live TV shows, I just saw that you had just a huge joy and love and huge, you know, compassion for life. And you know, it was beautiful. I loved it. I really do. And it's like it's brilliant. And it's like, and that's something that I feel like I channel a lot in my own life. So I saw a reflection of myself in you, and you know, and it's beautiful. So
well, you're looking at yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's so wonderful that you say that it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, because if you see beauty in yourself, you can see beauty in anything.
Yeah, and 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 you're sharing joy, and that's when I create material and put stuff out there, I want to share not only the some of the challenges that go on, but I also want to let people know that there's a lot of joy and a lot of joy to be had. Just because we need to share positive. So I think it's absolutely beautiful. So I like just here we are talking about the video, like what, like, so you were just in complete and utter just amazement and joy, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta know a little bit of the background story. Is I came to live and work in Yosemite in 1985 when I was 22 years old, and married into the Yosemite Indian tribe. And the tribe has an active ceremonial culture that I've been doing these ceremonies and traditions for decades. And then I bought land and turned it into a farm. And my whole thing is like, I want to have this place so that if the society as we know it crumbles, that I'll continue to exist, kind of like an ark. So I'm thinking ark, and I'm thinking about Noah, and I put it all together. Hey, I'm like a modern day Noah, right? Well, Noah was a prophet of God who saw a rainbow. So I write this, and as soon as I send it in an email, my house fills with color, and I turn on the camera, and that's the video. So literally, I just finished writing how I felt like I was Noah, and a rainbow comes and makes me famous.
That's pretty
cool. So the other thing is, I'm looking in my front yard, and it looks like a giant eyeball, right? And I'm like, what could have an eyeball all the way across the sky? Oh, that's God. Yeah, I understood that that's what it is. Like, God is coming to my front yard, and so now I have to figure out why. And that's why I say, what does it mean?
Yeah.
Why is God choosing to come to my front yard? Well, it all kind of adds up together that I have a message to give to humanity. So the first interview, I figured out what that message meant. It just came to me. So, like, I'm here to give a message to my fellow man, that is, love your fellow man, walk gently on Mother Earth, and connect to Spirit. So that's the whole core of what's behind the video, and it's why it's affected humanity the way it has.
I mean, I can completely understand how that would have just blown your mind. You have this you're creating this space here. You've got yourself set. You're building this arc thing. The example I would have used for salvation is I would have related it to The Walking Dead. Rick and the prison, but that's a little bit and then all of a sudden you see this out in front of you. It's like Noah. Did you ever see the Bill Cosby bit?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What's an arc?
Yeah. That's so great.
Yeah, right. That's great. I gotta watch that. That's gotta be out there
find
somewhere.
that little bit. Yes, right. It's in a few minutes here we're gonna have to take a little promo break. Actually, I can just speak and play our promos afterwards. I don't want to interrupt what we have going here. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, I could get the Noah from Bill Cosby's routines.
Oh, you gotta
This must have been what it was like.
It was, I mean, so here, let me tell you this part. Okay, so I'm actually in my house when the video starts, right? I had the screen door open, and I'm walking down the stairs, and the beginning of the video, there's a tree in the way, and so I can't see the whole thing. When I clear the tree, it feels like someone presses me to the ground, like someone puts their hand on my back and pushes me to the ground so that I'm on my butt, just holding the camera.
Right.
And so I took that as I had been touched by the hand of God, and then God spoke to me and through me, and that's the video. God is speaking through me in that video, and I don't have to say any. you know, I don't have to preach to you. I'm just saying I'm understanding that God is right there. And that's why, you know, there's so many songs written about it. That's why it's all over the place, you know. I just signed a deal with HBO and rates something, Vero. I mean, you know, I mean, it's still going on. It just keeps going on. Humanity is connecting to it in such a deep and profound way because it's God.
Wow. Yeah. And it's honest. And you know, I want to play this really quick clip from Bill Cosby's routine.
Everybody.
Okay, that's awesome.
Well, he built an ark, but very few people know about the actual conversation that went on between the Lord and Noah. You see, Noah was a carpenter, and he was in his rec room sawing away, making a few things for the home there. Hooba, 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 Noah. Hooba, 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 Noah. Who is that? It's the Lord, Noah. Right. Where I? What do you want? I've been good. I want you to build an ark. Right.
So it must have been the feeling. It was just like, I want you to build an ark, and he gives you a sign there,
Right.
or you know, so.
But I feel like that's happening. That I'm being supported. That all of that manifests itself. You know, it just comes here, and it's like we're building an ark. It's pretty fascinating stuff.
Okay, so so Bear, if you wouldn't mind, could you hold on? We actually got to play a few promos right now.
Okay.
Run us a few minutes. I'm going to mute your microphone, and we will come back on because sometimes technical things are crazy. So I'm going to I'm just gonna play some of our promos here, and so everybody, you're listening to the Queer Life on KBBF 89.1 Calistoga. This is the Queer Life radio show, and so we're just gonna take a little quick break here, and we will be right back with this interview with Bear Vasquez. Double rainbows all the way, everybody. Just it's tight for one moment here. Okay, so I can't hear you right now, but you can hear me. We're gonna play a couple promos real quick, and if we have issues with me unmuting you, you might have to unmute yourself. So like hover your mouse over the little chat window and unmute yourself. But I'll try to unmute you when we get back. So just real quick here, I gotta program some stuff into here.
Trans model Andrea Petrick wants your help to fund a film about her.
Yeah, I saw that.
She's did a Kickstarter. I saw some recent pictures of her. She's
stunning.
Gorgeous. Ridiculous. Like dude. She's never been androgynous, though. She's always been female.
Yeah.
Like, they call her androgynous, but I don't think she ever looked like
No,
dude.
she...
Even when she modeled with dude clothes, like, she's always looked like a girl.
KBBF le invita a la celebración de Halloween y el Día de los Muertos este sábado 18 de octubre desde las 6 de la tarde hasta las 10 de la noche, aquí en el Salón de Carpinteros en Avenida Corby. Habrán disfraces y concursos de disfraces. Habrán carros lowriders con dulces para los niños. Le decimos trunk or treating. Música de DJ, comida y bebidas a la venta. Actividades para niños. Todo esto para usted. Venga y goce este evento para la familia entera. La entrada, como siempre, $10 por adulto, $15 por pareja, $5 por estudiante. Y los niños menores de 12 años, claro, siempre entran gratis. Para más información, llame a KBBF 89.1 FM, la voz de tu comunidad, al 707-545-8833. Otra vez, KBBF 707-545-8833. Este es un evento para la recaudación de fondos para KBBF, la voz de tu comunidad. KBBF invites you to its Halloween Dia de los Muertos celebration, Saturday, October 18th from 6 to 10 p.m. here at Carpenter's Hall on Corby Avenue, 1700 to be exact. There will be costumes and there will be costume contests. There will be lowrider cars with trunk or treating for your eating pleasure. There will be DJ music and there will be delicious food and drinks for sale. There will be lots of activities for kids. Come and enjoy us. This is a fun everybody. Admission, as always, $10 for adults, $15 per couple, $5 for students. Kids under 12, of course, are free. For more information, call KBBF 89.1 FM, La Voz de tu Comunidad, at 707-545-8833. Once more, KBBF 707-545-8833. We'll see you here. This is a KBBF fundraising event for you and your whole family and for your community radio station.
Guess what's happening at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds on November 1?
What is it?
There's going to be a Science Discovery Day.
Oh, that's right, just like last year. I wonder what kind of hands-on exhibits they're going to have.
We can get up close to live eagles and owls. There will be exhibits that show how radio and satellite signals work. There's a robot that knows how to shoot basketball hoops and throw frisbees.
Now I remember there will be exhibits about how to
Okay, we'll be back on very, very shortly here. We got about 30 more seconds, and then I might get back on, okay?
deal. Why don't we invite the neighbors and all go together?
I'll go ask them right now. We can race floating machines, pedal a bike to power a toy car, find out how to protect animals and plants.
Okay, I got it. Let's go to the Sonoma County Fairgrounds on Saturday, November 1st, starting at 11 a.m.
Hello everybody. You are listening to The Queer Life on KBBF 89.1 LGBT News, Modern Perspectives, Round Table Discussion, and Interviews. I'm your host, Kaya Kramer. I am joined as always with my co-host, Mandy Howard.
And I still have no great, witty, super awesome comeback.
You know, you've had plenty of time.
I've had 12 episodes.
12 episodes, you know.
Well,
I mean, 11, not including this one.
Well, yeah, you know.
And so Miss Mandy,
yes,
who also happens to be a nice lady.
Nice lady.
Nice lady. My mom. Hi, Mom. Okay, so this evening, if you're just tuning in right now, LGBT perspectives. This LGBT, that's short for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer community, the queer life, and we are interviewing Bear Vasquez, famous from the Double Rainbows video on YouTube, and we've actually got him on a Google Hangout and Air, and you can actually watch us and check us out. We have video of both of us on the call here. Go to thequeerlife.org And Bear, if you could unmute yourself, we're gonna get back on and get going with you. All right, fabulous. So I was just letting everybody know. Oh, I like it. I love your little lower third title. It's brilliant.
That's right.
And so, and for those of you who can't see the little lower third title, you can actually go and check it out. Again, you can go to thequeerlife.org and check out this episode of the Queer Life with double rainbows all the way. And Bear has a YouTube channel where you can actually go and watch the double rainbows video. I'm going to actually. That's going to be posted on the article itself, and I'll probably post it again, but go to youtube.com/hungrybear9562. That's where his stuff is at, and you can watch the double rainbow video. You can watch the explanation of the double rainbow video, which I think absolutely just, we've touched upon it here. If you want to hear again, just watch us. If you have any questions for us during any point during this episode, give us a call, 707-545-0318. Yes, this is a live radio show. Please, if you have any questions, this is your one opportunity to ask. And the KBBF as a radio station reaches all over the San Francisco Bay Area, all the way to the top of Redding, all the way down to the bottom of the South Bay. It's about a population of about 5 million people, according to NPR's radio wave surveys. So that's pretty impressive. So I know everybody's out there. You're probably eating dinner or preparing to go out and party and stuff, but check it out later. And so, Bear, thank you so much again for being on the show with us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we talked about the reasons why why it was such a build-up to this particular moment. We actually played the double rainbow video, which I always love it. I always love the video, and I play. If I need to smile, I'll play the video, nice. And it's what we've talked about here is this is not about drugs. This is not about silliness. This is about a profound moment, a profound experience, and he has something to share with us. I mean, I just gotta play a moment of the clip just because.
Whoa, that's a full rainbow. All the way. Double rainbow. Oh my God, it's a double rainbow all the way. Whoa, that's so intense. Whoa,
so great.
Wow. Wow. Whoa. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Woo! Oh my! Wow! Woo! Yeah! Oh. Oh my God, look at that. It's starting to even look like a triple rainbow.
That's my favorite part. And I think we're Mandy's on the phone lines right now, answering some calls for us. Does anybody have any questions?
So you're listening to the show right now?
Yeah. So yeah. So this is huge. This video has over 40 million views.
Yeah.
Wow.
The song has almost 35. It has like 35 million. One of the songs. There's hundreds of spoofs and songs and interviews, and it's just it's hundreds of millions just on YouTube, and it's all over the place. I mean, I'm on the Science Channel, Discovery Channel, Weather Channel. I signed a deal with Nickelodeon, today with HBO, and
HBO.
I mean, it just keeps going.
This is insane.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
it's crazy how it just keeps going. Jennifer Aniston started her last movie with it.
That's fabulous.
The Millers, have you seen that?
The Millers? No, I have not.
Yeah, watch that. It starts with my voice and then goes to my front yard, and she puts her name on my mountain.
That's amazing. We've got to see this, Mandy. The Millers. So
The Millers, yeah.
Oh, is it just called The Millers?
No, We Are the Millers.
Oh, okay. I saw the trailer for that.
Okay, so
Awesome.
we're gonna check
Really
this out.
Kipper.
So you've got huge exposure from this video.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like your YouTube channel got a ton more subscribers, and just like literally, but I saw like the moment from, and I watched the TED Talk about that had your video and talked about kind of the science and the amazement of what happens with the virality of videos. And like you made the video like a couple years beforehand before it actually became famous, right?
7 months.
Yeah, so I mean, just like it didn't happen overnight. So,
well, once Jimmy Kimmel tweeted it, it was like an explosion.
Yeah. So let's try to get Jimmy Kimmel to tweet the Queer Life.
Yeah, there you go.
It'll be like an explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy popular.
Oh my god.
And you know, everyone who watches the video, like Kevin Alaka said, they have to show it to someone and they have to watch them watching it because it brings them pleasure.
Yeah. You know, I would say the same thing about another video, but it's not quite the same effect. You remember the 2 girls 1 cup video?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, not the same thing.
Oh my
Kind of
god.
the opposite, but yeah, it's the same thing. You want to watch people watch it because it's so disgusting.
He knows it. So you've seen it, or have you showed it? We don't have to go.
I have a video on my channel about me watching it.
Oh my god, that's great.
I throw up.
Oh my god.
I showed you about that. Anyway, though, I'm not advocating anybody look up that video.
That's awful. You can never unwatch it. It's awful.
I'm so glad I haven't seen that video yet.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to
watch it.
We're gonna have to get Miss Mandy's response.
No,
I'm gonna
I
record
will
it
not watch
for
it.
you can watch it
Not
on,
worth it.
on my YouTube channel.
I have forever been polluted.
I've already seen way too many things I can't unsee.
Yeah. Well, if you want to watch Bear's response to the video, you can go to his YouTube channel, youtube.com/hungrybear9562.
Hungry Bear.
Hungry Bear.
Yeah, I have over 1,800 public videos, and I produce at least 1 video a day. And then I make about 2 videos a week that are set to publish 10 years into the future.
Oh wow.
Oh wow! So you can you're gonna be my YouTube guru for blowing up the queer life. But maybe we're gonna have to get to the point where I'll have to contact your people because now you're getting HBO. You've been on Jimmy Kimmel. This is fabulous. So
It's been nonstop. I mean, just like 10 days maybe after it went viral, Microsoft called me. And I ended up doing a Microsoft commercial.
What?
Yeah, I was crazy. I was flying all over the world. Okay, I went from being like a hermit farmer, living outside of the mountain by myself, to being the most Googled person on the planet. Yeah, overnight. It was crazy.
We got people in the studio laughing. I can hear them in the other room.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I went viral, I didn't have any money. I hadn't worked in years. I didn't have any money. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a cell phone. I had lost my skills as far as like how to travel in the city and all that. It was like I was completely like a baby. I didn't know anything, and the universe took care of me like you would not believe. It was like I was on a magic carpet ride. I'm just going, woo, flying through LA and going through all these meetings, and it was just like, and the phone was constantly ringing, and people want to talk to me, and I'm just talking to them. And you know what? I did it. I did it all. I never said no to a interview or someone wanted to talk to me. It's just like, and I was up like It was crazy all night and all day talking to all these reporters. It was nuts, but I did it all. I didn't back down from any of it. That's why it came to me, because I'm, you know what I mean? I'll take any challenge.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And so, hey, so we've got somebody on the air. Mandy. So do we have a caller? Does somebody have a question for us?
We do have a caller. He'd like to talk to Bear.
Oh, okay. So Bear, would you mind taking a question from a caller?
For sure, yeah, that's fine.
All right, just one second. All right, caller, make sure that you have your radio turned all the way down. And again, this is public radio. No,
Yeah, we're live, so
no, we are live.
yeah.
Please, no swearing or nasty talk. And so, all right, caller, you are live on the air.
Okay, cool. I think the idea of a ship is a really important thing. Like,
First off,
I'm kind of doing that
could you give us your name and where you're calling from?
at least making an attempt. Kind of like building a network of resilience, and most of it's just come from me and everything, essentially. Like, so I'm just total support, total inclusivity, and I don't know, I just don't want it to be a one-sided conversation, is what I'm kind of saying. Hashtag spiraling.
Okay. You have a question?
Do you have a question for Bear?
No.
I guess not.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Did you not understand me? Or did you not hear me?
I didn't hear you.
Where do you?
That's good. Are you aware of me? Is Kaya aware of me at least?
She was asking what your name was and where you're from.
My name is Joshua. Right now I'm holding Nectar J in my hand. I got it from the Nectary in Sebastopol.
okay. So you're in Sebastopol. All
I live
right.
in Sebastopol.
Okay. So do you have any specific questions for Bear?
Anything to discuss with Bear? Like wolfing is definitely something, like a question specifically.
Yeah.
A question, not really. I just wanted to show my support and just say that I agree with a lot of his ideas, and I mean, he personally is someone I will look into further because it just expounds upon collective.
Okay, so I just want to say something to you. If you're interested in wolf, look up Help X, just like how it's spelled, and couch surfing. Both will blow your mind.
Yes.
You can travel the world that way, and it's really powerful stuff, and it's a way to connect, humans connect to each other.
Yes. Okay, well, I guess that is all, because I'd rather get back to listening.
All right.
But,
Take it
opportunity.
Take it easy.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Joshua, for your call. Okay.
Joshua.
So,
You know, I get so many people that watch my videos, and you know, a lot of it's about the farm and the people that come here and volunteer on the farm, and they're like, "Oh, I want to do that so bad." You know what? Don't want. Just go do it. You know what I mean? It's like you see like people having fun and learning stuff here on my videos on my channel. You know what I mean? Don't want it. Just like make it happen. Anyone could do it. You know, you just. What I want to say is, like, people got to stop wanting and just do it, you know, because your life can be really magical and amazing if you just stop wanting and just do.
absolutely. Just drive ahead and go forward. So, I completely agree with that sentiment there. Again, if you have any questions for Yosemite Bear directly, you can tweet him at Yosemite Bear 62. If you have any questions that you don't want to call over the air, you can tweet us at The Queer Life. We can answer any questions for you. We've got Bear Vasquez from the Double Rainbows video, and
I was gonna say I just googled Bear's name, and the third entry is our show.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Bear Vasquez.
Yes. So if you Google his name, our show shows up as the third result.
That's
pretty
awesome.
Google's powerful.
Yeah.
Google's powerful. I mean, and
I love all your pictures, Bear. You look great.
Thanks. I wish I could see you too.
Yeah. At some point we need to have a Queer Life a field trip out to
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe we can bring the rainbow.
I haven't been to Yosemite since I was a kid.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a long time.
Well, we know somebody who's like a former guide and like.
Yeah.
No, I'm a current guide. I run Yosemite Bear tours. Except the thing about that company is I don't charge.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite price.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I can afford that price.
I know. I just do it so that I can have an exchange of humanity, and then it's content for my channel, for my videos, and like I said, I produce at least a video a day. So it's like I spend a lot of time in Yosemite, and it's so beautiful there. It just makes my videos come out beautiful.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I just you've got the perfect backdrop, no green screen necessary.
Well, I know so many people have been. It's like, is that a green screen? No, that's my backyard.
Absolutely brilliant. So, this you've gotten this huge exposure. So did you get? So I imagine you must have gotten more people wanting to come and woof on your farm. Is it called woofing? What is it?
I just take volunteers. I really don't use WWOOF anymore. I used them right at the beginning, but I switched to HelpX, and then I have a young woman here who came through Workaway, and it's like a similar thing. And then there's some YouTubers that have come, but it's interesting. You would imagine that because of the fame and all that there would just be a ton more people asking to come here, and it's not true. Like 99% of the people who come here have no clue that they're asking the Double Rainbow guy if they can go volunteer on his farm. They just want to go volunteer on this farm near Yosemite. And the same thing when I was on Jimmy Kimmel, there was 7 girls from the Netherlands couch surfing at my house while I was on live national TV. And he's like, "Oh, is it because you're famous now?" I said, "No, this has been planned for years, for months, So it's like I said, this is my life. So people got to understand that the rainbow came to me because I have an amazing life."
It's so great.
Yeah, the rainbow didn't make my life amazing. It's just a byproduct. It's a natural side effect.
That is a goofy giggle.
I feel the same way. The rainbow came to me and it changed my life.
The rainbow has come to most of us in the queer community.
Yes.
I know, right? Yeah, the girls here are liking your laugh.
Oh my god.
What does this mean?
What does it mean? All the way.
Oh my
So
god.
great.
We are double rainbowing right now, all the way. Your
Yeah.
rainbow, my rainbow combined. No, we're
Wait,
Triple rainbow.
is it finally a triple rainbow?
It's finally.
It's so good. Is that triple rainbow?
Your rainbow and my rainbow and Mandy's rainbow. It's starting to look like a triple rainbow.
Okay.
I need a lemonade or something.
Yes, you know what? I often have this effect on people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we gotta take a quick little musical break here. And we're gonna play some words from our sponsors, or however you're supposed to say that, Randy. Alright, here we go.
Does anybody know what time it is? Yes, it's the time to be happy. Mi nombre es Samuel y yo soy el futuro y me gusta escuchar KBBF para estar bien preparado. And we'll have a little heaven right here.
Music from around the world. Call it música del mundo. La cultura musicale internazionale. Cualquier cosa. It's music from the Caribe. Música tropical. Salsa. Rapso. Sur de America. Like tango, trompeta, porra, vallenato, milonga. France with musette, chanson. West Africa's high life, Afrobeat, juju. Don't forget Mexico, ranchera. Trios, mariachi. I call it Música Internacional, heard every Sunday night, right here from 8 to 10 p.m. Don't miss it for interviews, new releases, and ticket giveaways. Say un chico o chica del mundo, aquí los domingos. Órale. I mean, all right. I mean, all right. I mean, all right. I mean, all right.
La lectura es una habilidad indispensable para el desarrollo del lenguaje y el éxito académico de sus hijos. Ayúdelos a adoptar ese hábito desde una edad temprana. Con libros de cuentos ilustrados, vea que sus hijos aprendan a decir los nombres de animales y otras cosas para ayudarlos a incrementar su vocabulario. Recuerde que usted como padre o madre es el primer maestro de sus hijos. Comience exponiéndolos a la lectura. Mensaje de la Universidad de California.
All right, hello everybody. You are listening to The Queer Life, LGBT news, modern perspectives, roundtable discussion, and interviews on KBBF 89.1 Calistoga. And Mandy. So, this very special episode of The Queer Life, we are interviewing Bear Vasquez. Double Rainbows on YouTube. YouTube.com/hungrybear9562 is his YouTube channel. We'll be linking to all that on thequeerlife.org. You can check it out. This is episode 12 of The Queer Life radio show. I am your host, Kaya Kramer, and I am joined with my co-host, Mandy Howards.
Who just tripped in.
Yes. We don't get very long breaks on here. And so, if you're just tuning in now, yes, we are interviewing Double Rainbows all the way on from the YouTube. The guy who, he was on Jimmy Kimmel, he was on Jimmy Fallon, he was on a Jennifer Aniston movie. Like, holy smokes!
That's pretty impressive.
And it's just erupted in this like whole world of joy and exploration and love and giving them a platform to just spread happiness and good messages. So and as the queer life is concerned, as the queer community is concerned, as the LGBT is concerned, the LGBTQIA is concerned, we love rainbows, I love rainbows, we connect this all together, and right now we are forming a triple rainbow. So Bear,
yeah,
thank you again so much for being with us on this show.
Oh yeah. So in 2010,
I can't hear you on the show. Let me see. Let me try to speak again.
Okay, can you hear me now? I unmuted it.
Did he mute his microphone?
Very weird. No, it's just is not. Oh, sorry. All right, speak again. Sorry.
How's that? Can you hear me?
There we go. Sorry, that was a technical difficulty from the engineering.
The engineering.
Right, so in 2010, I did the Smartwater commercial with Jennifer Aniston. I got to meet her. I actually did a scene with her, and when I walked into the room, she excused herself from who she was talking to, and she walks over to me and says, "I'm a huge fan. Can I take out your picture? Can I take your picture?" And takes out her camera and takes a picture with me.
Nice.
Oh, you gotta get me that picture so we can post it up on the site.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. So,
I actually have that video. Maybe we can play it for a second here. But anyway, so what? So you now produce a video a day. You've got videos coming out, and every day, and you're just what are you doing with this platform? What messages do you want to put out there to everybody? Oh wait, hold on a second. I got it. Music. Love this.
It's a little bit into.
What are you doing? I'm lip syncing. Yeah, no, I know that, and it's really, really adorable. But do you know any songs about water? No. Hi, I'm Jen Aniston, and I'm here to talk to you about Smartwater. But in this day and age, apparently, I can't just do that, can I? Can't just tell you that Smartwater is the smartest, best-tasting water that's out there. I have to make a video, apparently, that turns into a virus.
Viral.
So.
We need the video to go viral.
Right, sorry, viral. Thank you. This is why I have these three lovely internet boys here to help me. So, apparently, well, animals are huge online. Do we have animals? Oh, you're so sweet. Can you say, I love Smartwater? Out of there! God. I love Smartwater.
Rachel, I love your hair.
Okay, that's enough. I don't want. Let's try to think of something else. Okay. Well, that's.
I think we're getting close to it.
Yeah.
Look at them. Wait. What are you doing? No. No dirty dancing, babies.
It'll get us more views.
It'll also get us arrested. Babies, stop that. You really can't do that yet. Where's the mommy?
Full on double rainbow all the way across the sky.
What's going on?
Oh my God.
Hi, honey, are you okay?
It's so beautiful.
What? Come on, let's get you up. Here, Smartwater. What did you do? Anything else? What's left?
I love it.
It's great.
She was Jennifer Aniston you.
Yeah, she totally fangirled me. And, I also got to hug her when I left, when I did my part.
Oh.
I got to hold her in my arms. Jennifer Aniston was in my arms.
Like, rated one of the most beautiful women of all time. Like,
I know, right? It's proof. It's proof that I got a video of God.
God is telling you that you need to hug Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, that's what it was all about.
That's what this means. That's what this means. So, and this has been a long time coming. You've been living, very, very, very humbly out there. You've been farming out there. You don't seem like the kind of person that would just be out there looking for attention, be like, hey, look at me. You just seem like a person who's sharing.
Yeah, it's like I just love living. I love my life, and I live it in an amazing, exciting way. And I've been like this for a long time. And I was telling people like, oh, this story and that story. And you know what? It didn't seem believable. It's like there's no way that could be true. That's why I started making video. When I saw myself in video the first time, it's like I can prove how amazing my life is. That's what it's about.
You got video proof. You're gonna have it's like people have videos of their children playing softball or whatever. You have your moment of the double rainbow there.
Yeah. It's so much more powerful to have video because you know what? You could say, man, I saw this amazing double rainbow in my front yard one time, and it doesn't have that impact, When you see it, it's like you have to show someone because it's like, wow, this is amazing. Check this out.
This is how I feel, Mandy. This is how I feel. She's rolling her eyes at me. I was like, Mandy, you have to check this out. This thing that I saw.
What, the double rainbow?
Yeah. So
it did have us laughing for like several minutes.
Yeah,
it's so great.
I think that was some of the first tears of joy
Yeah.
that we had on the show. We had quite a few tears of joy on there, but that was
laughing and crying.
yes. Because as you know, in the queer community, in the LGBTQIA community, in the trans community, there's a lot of sadness, and there's been quite a few just really awful things that have happened in the past and that are happening recently.
Well, it's like people like me and you are here to change that, because a lot of people have a lot of pain about that stuff because people are afraid of it, and so they ostracize it, and they don't understand it, and what it is, it's just people being themselves. They're being who they need to be, and they're doing it because they want to love. They want to love and be loved. And I think that if we can just relate to each other as just people, you're a beautiful person, I'm a beautiful person, let's hang out, let's have fun, let's just love each other, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Then people will start to get it. People will. You lead by example. If you can just love each other for what you are, and just do that, and you're doing an amazing job. I watched a bunch of your videos, and you're really throwing it out there. And you know what? It's really, really beautiful. Just to see you pouring yourself out there, your soul, and saying, this is what I'm going through, this is where I've been, this is where I'm at. It's amazing. And this, right, what I'm saying right now is why I wanted to do this show. Because you are doing such a powerful, beautiful thing. You're giving this gift. You're risking yourself, your soul, so that I don't know why you're doing it, but what I see is happening is you have the ability to heal so many people. It's beautiful. I applaud you.
Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you very much for making everybody on the show who I interviewed makes me blush or start asking me questions, and I'm just like, this is not about me. This is about you.
Well, I just wanted you to know why I'm here. I'm here because I see you doing something powerful, and I want to support that. So much has come to me. I want to share whatever I can. I want to bring some light to it. I want to bring the people who watch me to it, and if we can just keep it going, it's a beautiful, powerful, healing thing, and I love it.
Absolutely, and I so wanted to. I so agree with you that we do need to spread messages of acceptance and positivity and love and compassion from any angle and for any reason, because in the end, our goal with this radio show is to not have this radio show, so that we don't need to have a show called The Queer Life. It'll just be the Mandy and Kaya show.
And we have to have a catchy jingle.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's just been so much, and we want to share it. We've gotten some amazing, beautiful responses from people. I've looked through some of the comments on your Double Rainbow video, and there's some beautiful things. Some people are really moved by it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I mean, even our caller here, his he was a little blown out of his mind from this video here.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I get a lot of really nice feedback today. I got 3 real nice comments that were like, they just moved me. 3 in a row, and I'm coming to them. I'll show you. So let me see. Here's one that came on the Double Rainbow video today, just 4 hours ago. This video is so funny. I like how my teacher somehow put into a lesson we were learning today. It was about transcendentalism. Search it up. It's a really awesome topic. I mean, teachers teach me in high school, in colleges, and in high schools, and not they teach to me, they teach about me. That's crazy, right? It's proof.
Oh my God.
I get the same thing with churches too.
Wow, wow. I was flipping through I read a lot of productivity books, and there's a book called Smart Cuts where they actually talk about the virality of YouTube videos, and they talk about your video. Your video. You are being featured in and referenced in literature and works, and you've become a part of our culture. You're kind of like Darth Vader except with a beard.
Yeah. It's just about rainbows.
It
You
just
know, how trippy is it that I'm not even in the video? It's just a rainbow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
You're not even in the video, and
How
it's
could you be in the video with God?
This is true. This is.
God never want no distractions.
I said I went into a church and I was like, I want to meet God, and then and then they told me, it's like, well, you're probably gonna meet the devil first.
Yeah, you trans people.
Oh, so I got another comment yesterday. Wow, Yosemite Bear 62 is still replying to comments. True. I reply. I read them all, and I read almost all I can. And if it's something compelling, I reply. You know, it's like I try. What I feel that I'm here to do is lead or teach by example. And if people comment on my videos, they're trying to get some kind of interaction with me. And you know what? If I can do it, I do. I'll give them a little bit. You know, it's like, here, Pat, this is what I think of this. And there's a lot of teaching that goes on there, and a lot of my videos have come from me interacting with commenters, like Double Rainbow Explained. That was a direct thing about, okay, I'm getting this thing a lot. I need to make a video explaining it, and you know, the video gets viewed all the time. It's got what, 250,000 views or something like that. You know, I mean, it just keeps going too. People just keep watching it. So there's learning. Oh, and like that woman said on that radio thing that she did about me was that if I can, you know, because whenever anyone sees a rainbow now, they think of me. They think of the video. They say my words.
Yeah.
They don't. Most people don't even realize that they're like just mimicking my words. But what they're saying is, what does it mean? And like the woman said in that thing, if I can get humanity to question what a rainbow means, then I have done something in spirit, in service of spirit. So this whole thing is me being a vessel, being a servant for spirit, so that I can get people to question like nature and beauty and that kind of stuff. Rainbows.
Oh my gosh. Exactly. And so, you know, I just want to say what a gift it is that you've shared with all of us here on this radio show, on YouTube, on Jimmy Kimmel, on Jimmy Fallon, all over the world. It makes me think. Have you all read the book, the Little Prince? You know, there's a scene not a scene. I'm a film major, so anyway, there's a part of the book where the little prince, you know, he meets the fox, or I'm probably mixing this book. Anyway, he meets a fox and he says, "I'm going to give you a gift," and he's like, "What's that?" It's like, "No, this is a gift that you can carry with you anywhere you go. This gift is something that you will recall every time you walk past it. Every time you walk past it, every time you walk past a field and you see these, you know, the golden waves, you know, of wheat, you know, you'll be reminded of me, and I want you to remember the joy and the love that we shared." And to the exact same extent that the radio programmer was saying about you in that interview. And you know what you're saying about right here is that you've connected to culture. You've become a part of culture. You know, essentially, I mean, you're immortal now.
Yeah, I get it. And you know, the thing is that someone who does what I've done needs to understand that it's not about them. It's not. I'm just the cup that is holding it. You know. So and it's why I'm not in that video. It's why you don't see me, because
Right.
it's not about me. None of this is about me. I enjoy it. I enjoy the hell out of it. But you know, I don't own it. You know, it's not mine. It just flows through me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what it should be about. You'll find that when you listen to the show, Mandy and I, we share our perspective, but the show's not about us.
No.
It's about the community.
Although we will do a show about us.
We will do a show.
Eventually. So
know,
that show will be about us.
You know.
Yeah, but when you're talking about, when you say you're going to do a show about us, what you're doing is you're sharing yourself. You're just putting out there who you are, and people connect to that stuff, and it's important to them. And if they can see you do well, it gives them hope that they can do well.
Exactly. Well, Kaya does a lot of videos. I do a lot of writing. So
Nice.
yeah, we both share in different ways.
Yeah,
And-
I love Kaya's
and a-
videos. She's so honest and out there, and you can tell she's talking from her heart.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till that video you're talking about comes out. You're talking about your progression. That
Oh.
sounds so interesting.
Yeah, that video is going to be on my personal YouTube channel. That's separate from the Queer Life, and most trans people, they share their story through a picture slideshow, and that's something that I was wanting to do, but you know that's something that's in the works right now.
I have way too many pictures.
Oh,
To do that.
Mandy never takes any selfies.
No, I only take like 30 or 40 a day.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
In fact, I
so-
took some here in the studio earlier.
No, well, there's good selfie lighting in here.
Yeah,
so
wait, let's see. While you're doing that, I'm gonna take a selfie.
you know, you gotta get a selfie. You know?
There needs to be a song like that.
Okay, so all right, so wow, we are pretty much at the end of our show here. I wanna start closing down here. You know, this you know, for anybody who's just listening now or tuned in a little bit later, this is the Queer Life Radio Show. We've been interviewing Bear Vasquez, who created the famous Double Rainbow video, and just the most amazing thing is that he shared his love and his joy in the world, and what we try to do on the Queer Life is we try to reach out to cis people, to straight people, to cis straight people, to trans straight people. We try to reach out to everybody, and Mandy's taking selfies over. Looks brilliant. I love it. And
This could be the first selfie on the radio, by the way.
Oh, and Bear, I see a paint. What? That's a painting. What is that? That's
It's
What?
a painting this guy made for me. He did a time lapse of it. Gio made something. I can't remember. I'll send you a link. But yeah, he did this time.
Oh my gosh!
Cool. Huh? I get a lot of stuff like that.
That's brilliant. This is amazing. All right, Bear, do you have anything that you want? Any last words you want to say to the community, to our listeners, to the queer community?
Yeah.
And
I'd like to say a message to people who are suspicious or afraid of this community that, hey, you know what? It's just about love. And what can be bad about love? You know, they want to love themselves how they are. They want to love others how they are, and they want to be loved for what they are. So, you know, just accept this because it's common. You know, this is going to be, like you said, you're not going to need this show. It's just going to be your guys' show, not about what you are, about who you are.
Absolutely.
It's beautifully put.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of The Queer Life.
Thanks for having me.
And so there you have it. That was Bear Vasquez. This is the Queer Life Radio Show. I am your host, Kaya Kramer. I'm with my co-host, Mandy Howard. There's my pause.
Slight pause. No idea what to say. I'm so flattered.
This has been such a privilege for us to
great
to share and enjoy, and everybody just pray for us to get another double rainbow.
It's actually one of my favorite episodes just to listen to Bear talk. So
such a joy. I feel good. I feel
Yeah.
good. So I'm going to close out this episode here. Thank you all so much for listening. We are on every Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. Visit us on thequeerlife.org. Go to facebook.com/thequeerlife. Tweet us at thequeerlife. Go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/thequeerlife. Also, you can check out Bear's channel, youtube.com/hungrybear95662. Thank you so, so much.
All the way, double rainbow, oh my god, double rainbow, it's a double rainbow all the way, yeah, it's a double rainbow.